to be to finish uploading. My screen is a little bit dirty. It might be my camera. Is it my camera? Yeah, I think it was my camera. But as you guys can see, it's loading. Our next guest for episode 11 will be Miss Lalandra. Oh, y'all all in my business. So I had almost there. And but I was about to tell y'all something. Decided to say whatever pops in my head as far as what I didn't do, what I should have done, what I need to do. I'm just going to ignore that and focus on the task at hand so that I can complete that task to move on to the other things that I need to do. You know, I don't know if anybody else have that problem, but I definitely have that problem for sure. All right, let's see if it's going to upload this time. And usually it takes a few times. I don't know why. I've learned this laptop and I've been editing enough to know when it's going to upload and when it's going to fail, and when sometimes you have to try like 3 or 4 times. But once I get the episode converted to CapCut, then it's easier for me to maneuver. Yeah. Is that uploaded? Alright, you guys need to see my face. I'm coming over tonight. You coming over tonight? You don't know where I live. My hair is going so well, you guys. So, it's this conditioner called Hawaiian Silk, which I discovered back in DC. No, when I was in Virginia some years back. I went to go visit my sisters, and I used it, and it worked really well on my hair. And I totally forgot about that conditioner for a long time until I got here. And I have been, since I cut my hair off, I've been like trying to just play with different oils and greases and shampoos to see what works best for my hair. And F you, Levi. And I've been using it, and it works really well. And I've been combining that with different oils, and my hair has just been flourishing. It's growing very, very well, and it has a very beautiful curl pattern, and I'm so excited for it to grow out fully. And to be honest, the curl pattern that my hair has is kind of like the wig that I'll be wearing. So once my hair grows, it's gonna look like that. You in school right now? Yes, I'm at the library. I'm a Nubian queen. Thank you so much. Um, Another task that I'm challenging. So after I upload episode 6 and that's done, I'm doing that because next week, what's this, Monday? Next week, by the end of the week, I want to be able to have like everything done, because let me tell you something. I've learned that if you wait for the summer to try to get something done, if you're going to school at HBCU or something, you're going to have a hard time. So I'm just trying to make sure that, like, I've already applied for everything I need to apply for. I've already done everything I need to do, gave them all the documents. I've done that. So I have to go back to registration, and after that, I'm just trying to make sure that I have no problems, because I am a procrastinator, and I was, before I had to like be more responsible, I guess you should say, I would just wait till the first week of school, do my schedule, wait the last week. I just wait to, or if I need something, or if I'm running out of money, I just go pay financial aid, they'll do it. Hell no, I gotta do everything in advance, because this should be crazy. Yo, Larry, I'm from Clearwater. You got a boyfriend there, or you left that in high school? I don't have a boyfriend. What's up, beautiful? You're from Florida. Okay. Happy Saturday. I'm American. I'm not Nigerian. I was having a hard time uploading. I don't understand. But I hope you guys are having a blessed Saturday. I've been chilling today, to be honest. Really chill vibe on this Saturday. What's your sign? I am a Scorpio. Do you guys know anything about Scorpios? Yeah. What do you guys know about Scorpios? Tell me something about me. A lot of people say Scorpios are crazy. What y'all think? I think that I'm over here doing my jail workouts and watching you, and I love Scorpios. I know y'all freaks. Oh yeah, they say Scorpios are crazy, or they say Scorpios are freaks. But honestly, you won't see the crazy, or you won't see the freak if we don't like you. You just gonna think we a pushover and we nice whole time. That means we don't like you. If you haven't seen one or the other, if you see both, we in love with you. But I guess that is the mysterious part about Scorpio is, and I ain't talking about crazy like, oh, I just went off on you. I'm talking about for real. Um, that just mean you must have did something to us. I met another Scorpio recently, and it gave me a mirror to look at. Like, I don't think we act alike. Just because I think environments shape. You can be any sign. You could be two Scorpios, but the way they are could be just a little different based on their environments growing up. But one thing that we all have in common is we're very fucking entertaining. When I'm around her, it's like watching TV. It's like you don't even have to cut on Netflix. She is extremely entertaining, always got an interesting story. Um, just, she's just, yeah, I mean, I would have fun with her. She's fucking interesting. And I'll be wondering, do people feel like that about me? Because I be feel like I be chilling. So I wonder, like, do people think I'm entertaining or that talking to me, you don't need to watch Netflix because it's always never a dull moment. But I be thinking, like, I really don't be doing shit. Unless you make me upset or something. But I don't even like being mad at people that I like. So, but what's the vibe? I've been said you toxic Tasia, and I know you freaky. You was booed up on live stream one night, about to get crushed no bet. What? I was booed up on live stream. Are you don't even know who I fuck with or who I like. So if I would, let me just say this: if someone's on my channel, that means that I don't fuck with them. Like if I'm posting someone or if I'm like, oh, this my man, like that just mean I'm just that person probably say, oh, you got a YouTube? Oh, I probably say, yeah, I'm about to go live. Boom, and we just on there talking. But as far as like they really be like being my person, no. Yeah, you had that guy over there and you had your screen off. Oh my gosh, I do remember what you're talking about, but that was not my boyfriend, and I haven't even. That was like just a friend. Damn, Levi, you be remembering everything. You remember that's why you laughing. I do remember that is why I'm laughing, but that's not nobody that's crushing me. I would just, that's just somebody we just cool friends. Hi, Professor Nazima. Oh, I love your name. It's beautiful. Nazima. Very pretty. I might have to do it from a different. I might have to go actually to one of these Apple laptops and do it. I was jealous that was supposed to be me. Well, you know what? You ain't got no reason to be jealous because nobody that's been on this channel is. I don't mess with them. The people that ain't been, I'm just playing. And you are beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I just want to let y'all know this. Like, if I like got a like a person that I really care about that I like, that's my significant other, I'm not hiding that person. I'm like very with my guy. Like, I'm not like, oh, you can't be, unless that's just how he wants to move. I am. But I love coming to your streams. I've been rocking with you since I came. You have. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being supportive. The whole room. Wow. I think you should come. You know what? I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. Hey, Jemai, how are you? Why aren't you monetized yet? Well, let me tell you why. Because I keep doing what I'm doing now, which is not posting. Like, I stopped posting my podcast. I stopped posting for like 3 months. So Monday will be my first time posting in like 3 months. And when you don't post on YouTube, it fucks with your, like, you being in the algorithm. It fucks with your monetization. I could have been monetized, but yeah, life be life, but it's okay. LOL, I might be tripping, but it sounds like you didn't say hey to me yet. I did say hey to you, Tabito. Tasia, you in the WNBA? Shit, I wish I was. I don't even give a fuck about being the starting team. I just look. What's your drug of choice? I don't do drugs. Drugs are for fucking losers, okay? Drugs are for losers. Don't do drugs, people. Okay? Drugs make you look ugly. They fuck up your common sense, you know. It's one thing to be smart for the world, worldly smart, book smart. It's another thing to have basic common sense. And when that God gave you, like you're born with it, you know. People can try to take it away from you, but it comes back. Just say you have common sense and you're born with a retarded ass mom, like a mama that just she's slow, she don't use her brain, she always doing dumb shit, you know. You'll be able to differentiate the difference when you see someone. Eventually in life, you'll see someone who is the opposite of that person, and then that is when the common sense kicks in because you're like, oh wait, there's option A, there's option B, and there's me, and you pick and choose, you know, what you want to take. So basically, what I'm saying is that God gave you common sense, and rather someone tries to unteach that or show you different, it comes back in it's impossible for it not to revolve. But if you smoke crack or you do methamphetamine or you do ice or you do any drug, cocaine, all of that, it literally fries your membrane. Okay, it fries your common sense down to literally nothing. That's why when you see a lot of people off drugs, they be like, nah, 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 like that, because they've literally fried their common sense. Yeah, that's what happens. And then they start to steal from their family members, and then they start to stop taking care of their children, and then they'll sit on the curb with no shoes on and dirty feet, and they'll say no one loves me, but the whole time you don't take care of your kids, you are on the streets, you steal from your family. That's why no one wants to fuck with you, not that no one actually loves you. But if you don't have common sense, you'll ask yourself those questions, you'll sit there and you'll sulk, right? So that's why you shouldn't do drugs. I look like IROH. What is that? What is that? She looks like a princess. But what is IROHA? Is that someone's name? Aroya? Aroa? Anyway. So what I'm on live doing every day, well not every day, but every few days, is I'm going live to make sure that I at least keep my watch hours. One thing about YouTube, you have to have a little motion, even if it's a little. So it's good that I'm going live because my watch time is going up a little bit. But the main thing is I'm gaining more subscribers. So that is better. If you're not getting that watch time and you're getting subscribers, that's still good. If you're getting both, that's even better. But as long as there is still some type of traction, something going on, for me, that's okay. Frank loves you. She's a person. It's pronounced Eroa. I don't know who Eroa is, but hopefully she's beautiful. Jesus loves you so much. He has forgiven you of everything you've ever done. You just have to accept him and his sacrifice, no matter what anyone has ever told you. He loves you so much. Oh, baby, I know that. Thank you for telling me, though. I appreciate that truth of God. I know that. Oh, gosh. Oh, let's see if it's done. I'm stretching my hair, too. I think I have like four, like A or B. Because you know you have A, B, C, D. I don't know if it's an F. Then when you got A, you got typeset. You got hair type A1, A2, A3, A4. You got B, hair type B1. I am I 4? Am I C? I think I'm a C. It depends. It depends. I don't know. My hair does something different. Like when before I cut all my hair off, it probably was a 4. But now that I've it's kind of retrained it, it's feeling more like B, like 4B. I mean, B4 versus C4. Now that I've cut it all off and retrained it and massaged it and like I've and like I don't know how to describe it. Cute Allen face, whatever that means. Thank you. Those nostrils are huge. Do you really think so? Creepy. You think I'm creepy? I trained my hair to vote Republican. Well, how did that work out for you? What do you think about what's going on in the world today? How about that? Read what I said, Tasia. You said you gonna bring me back on screen one day, Tasia, and why don't you go live at night anymore? I don't know. I haven't been going live at all, period. But I start going live at night if you want me to. And I have gone live. You just haven't caught them. I was live a few nights, like maybe 2 weeks ago, live. Um, and when I'm gonna bring you back on, whenever you gotta let. Now that I know you want to go live with me, um, usually I do the duel like before I go live so that I can add people in. But this live ain't that kind of live. You come off as high, not gonna lie. Okay. Do I look high? My eyes are white. Why can't I just be chilling? Whenever you have $2,000 for her, $2,000 to come on my live. It's a girl right now. Her name is Peach Patch McIntyre. Let me tell y'all something about her. I be watching her not because I admire her, want to be like her. Nothing's wrong with her at all. But I just be like, bro, that is a sad place as a woman to be in, to be that out of shape. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Oh, I had all these kids, bitch, and you kept having kids. I'm not about to give women excuses to be bent in 50. And don't get me wrong, if you do have kids, but I'm saying if your kids about to be going to college, they 17, 18, and you still talking about you had a baby, I'm not trying to hear this shit. Bro, I'm not trying to hear. You know what I be doing? I be getting up every fucking day dedicated to go to the gym. You wanna know why? Because if this shit don't come off of me, I'm not happy. I'm gonna leave your ass. I'm gonna go find me somebody who's gonna get this shit together or give me some surgery. Because if I show you that I'm dedicated to getting up every fucking day trying to get my body back, and you just like, oh, it'll be okay. I'm out of here. Like you don't even care if I'm happy with myself. Like I'm trying. You need to go to the doctor now. But that ain't her. She be like shaking it, like she be like this. My husband love me, yeah, Peach McIntyre. Like your husband, and he laughing because he cheating on you with all your content money. He's cheating on you with all your content money. Then she be at the bank like, the baby mamas ain't getting nothing. She be having a whole bunch of money on hand like, I'm paying a child support. The baby mamas ain't getting nothing, $1 a day. That like, bitch, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Then she be like, I don't care. My husband a stay-at-home dad, and y'all wish y'all had my husband, bitch. Don't nobody want your motherfucking husband. First of all, you whack as hell. Second of all, bitch, you stay talking about you had a baby, and your baby finna go to college, bitch. Like what? Ghetto as hell. But that's what make you go viral though. The internet is for that. Don't you understand that? If you feel like
let me just tell you something. If this just come across your screen, any woman, if I had 16 children and I felt like I was just contaminated, played myself out, fucked up, I would get on the internet. That is the place for you to go viral. You go viral there. That is your home. People want to see that. That shit entertaining. Nobody want to see John and K plus 8. Yeah, we did back in the day. Now TV done got a little ratchet. We want to see, if even if it's not Bad Girls Club fighting, the reality that we want to see is the bitches that's in the projects. Go VH1, go to the projects, go record what's going on. Do that kind of reality TV, because that's what's going to get paid. All that fake reality shit that ain't cutting no more. Zeus done fucked that up. Zeus didn't fuck that completely up. So, with how much they show, you know what I'm saying? Like Real Housewives of Atlanta, that's still popping. Don't get me wrong, I still fuck with the Real Housewives or whatever. But nah, we need to keep a space for classiness. Because if I ever get on TV, I'm never gonna be ratchet ever. I will be the classiest woman y'all ever seen. Y'all be the most. Y'all would be like, oh my gosh, this. How could this fashion icon be hiding from us all these years? It would be nothing to talk about. But if I had access to all of those things, oh my gosh. But we have to leave room for just good shit. But I'm just saying, for the nobody watching Teen Mom. Like, people used to be glued to the TV. Teen Mom, come on. Punked with Ashton Kutcher. That used to be entertaining. BET, 106 in Park. Now, Tyga, The Basement, if y'all remember that. I mean, there used to be some good shows. I mean, BET After Dark. They used to show. I used to be up at night. Everybody be asleep. I'd be watching Hot in Here Nelly, the uncut version, with the girl. I used to think that look. It used to be a girl in his video, a dark skinned girl with like some like dark lip gloss on, but it was like kind of glossy. Dark skin, long middle part down the middle, chocolate. I'm like, damn, she's so pretty. How do you get into? Yeah, I remember Baldwin Hills. Like, there used to be so many reality shows. I'm telling you, somebody need to just like how Zeus did. Instead of it being Zeus, go to these neighborhoods. Don't go show. We already got the shows where the people go to the worst hoods in around the world. The worst hood in Houston, the worst hood in LA, and they travel and they talk to all the gangsters in the different hoods and they talk about what they've done. We got those shows. Go knock on Keisha door with the 10 kids that's hitting the blunt, doing the hair in the projects. You know what I'm saying? Got the kids running around, and put that shit on VH1. Can y'all hear me? F that cameraman's Hey. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I know I should have. Can y'all hear me? But I'm doing good. How you doing? F that cameraman's are dying these days. You about 24, ain't it? I was watching Flavor of Love. Flavor of Love was good too. Now we watching Twitch. Jersey Shore. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Jersey Shore. I'm doing good. How you doing? But yeah, man, if I had somebody needs to go to Sam door. You know what I'm saying? With that sell the dinners out her crib. Let Tom trap out the back door and put that shit on reality TV. And that is what people want to see now. That's why people ain't even watching TV no more, because it ain't nobody want to watch what they putting on the TV. Trying to tell y'all. But whatever. I'm just little old Tasia. I'm just telling y'all, like, I'm damn near so damn bored from television. I'm damn near want to just go to the dark web and see what they doing. Now that's what it could, but some of that shit be so fucking fucked up. I damn near want to go find parts of the internet that people don't know about just to see what they doing. This shit getting boring. I'm damn near bored of reality. That's why somebody created virtual reality. Because they was bored of reality. Like, fuck this shit. Is this all Earth got to offer? Fuck this. This shit is boring. Somebody was like, I'm going to create a different reality. Now, we have virtual reality. We have virtual reality right now. We have access to that. Imagine what the elites have access to when it comes to virtual reality. Whew. If you guys ever watched Black Mirror, the episode where like you wake up and like your whole room is techie, like your walls ain't like hard walls no more. They're like your walls are made out of tap screen, like you can wake up and just tap on your wall like a phone. Truly, I think that's what the future will be. We'll be on a whole nother realm. Where are you? I am in the library after cameramans are dying. Why do you think cameramans die? Cameramans are dying because they're in environments that they shouldn't be in, if that's the case. But I'm telling you, if I was a cameraman, I would go knock on Keisha's door with the 6 kids that do hair, got the blunt in her mouth, and I would record the fuck out of her. She would go viral. I would capture all the moments. I will make sure sometimes you gotta find somebody who like, they just need a little shaping, cause you can't, like Yo Gotti. When he saw swinging on the red lights or whatever Glorilla was saying, like, he seen past what she looked like in that moment, and he seen past what she had on in that moment. He just knew that he can just fix that, but if she had the other shit to go with it, the other parts are not hard to do. So if you go to Keisha's house in the projects, just make sure that you can mold and shape her, and if you can, then you have you $1 million lady on your arm. What do you think people are doing? They are doing it. Look at Sexy Red. Look at all the females that's coming up. They coming out of the hood, not from. Look at Carisha and Diddy. Diddy said, fuck that shit. Cassie ain't gonna make me no money. Cassie is better just to be behind the scenes. And he looked at Carisha as a dollar sign. And I ain't saying he ain't fuck with her or whatever, because he did. Only, you know what? That might be a dangerous couple. That might be she an Aquarius. He a Scorpio. With him being Aquarius, with the man being the Scorpio in charge of these things, and her being the Aquarius, the only difficult thing that he has to put up with her is Aquarius can be a little thotty to me. They ain't thotty, but they not gonna sit in the house and wait on you. So if you fuck with an Aquarius woman, she is gonna say fuck you real quick and go outside. Even if she ain't fucking, even if she just go outside with the niggas, that's what she gonna do. A Scorpio is a little bit possessive and ain't gonna like that. So that's why y'all seen him kind of like fuck with her and then be like, I don't know if I'm really fucking with her like that. I kind of like her. And then when she went outside, it's like, oh hell no, I do like you. I kind of don't want you to fuck with dangerous. Ain't no telling what she did behind the scenes for that man. Aquarius is a little, they under the table a little bit too. They do shit that, to me, that, I guess if you on their side of things, then you'll be like, okay, cool. But if you not, you would just be like, bro, what the fuck? Make you not want to fuck with them. Sneaky under the table, meaning like we'll sit there like this, but really be having something brewing. Like, you just gotta watch them motherfuckers. And a part of me feel like I ain't that type of person. So when I know that that's being like that's the vibe, it make me feel like you a snake, weird ass motherfucker. I just come like straightforward. Aquarius don't like conflict, so they just really do some weird ass shit under the table, knowing that they did it, but don't want to deal with the conflict, so they'll just still do the weird shit. But then even if like you would just have to know Aquarius to know what I'm talking about. What about them baddies reality shows? Your opinion on them, especially having black women fight each other? I mean, black women fighting each other anyway. Have you seen Ray Ray today? I don't know who Ray Ray is. Who the fuck is Ray Ray? What's up, D Reed? Who is Ray Ray? I'm trying to be patient right now, y'all. I mean, somebody asked me, was I a FTM? Yeah. Tony, let me tell you something. Because I know what that means, I'm not Tony. I'm not an FTM. But that's what you into? Basically, a FTM is I don't really know what it is for real. I know what it is, but I don't know if this is the correct terminology. But it's basically when, like, if you're a guy and we were dating, I don't know how to really describe it. Like, I don't know how to describe it, so I'm not. It's gonna sound weird as hell. What is it? Let me see. Let me look up the right terminology. Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 months where I was just not eating real good. My body felt it in every way. I just think my body is just at this point trained to like eat healthy. Like I just don't feel good. My body feel heavy. And I've been dealing with this I won't call it a condition, but it's I guess a episode of something. I'll tell y'all what it is later. Like it's always something. Last time I had something like this happen to me, I was itching everywhere, itching. But I found out I know what that is. I knew now I'm good. That was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Now, something totally different. But I have to do what is it called? Floor pelvic therapy. And yeah, basically that's all that is. It's exercising the pelvis area. And if you are in any type of the medical field, then it's only trickles down to a couple of things. But I'm not gonna say it on here. Maybe I'll do a video about it when I'm done dealing with it. I'm dealing with it like in the moment right now. So anyway, I should have just been a doctor. And you are always eating every time I'm on your lives. I love to eat. I love food. Just no meat, please. Today I had a chickpea salad. I had chickpeas, edamame beans, cranberries, carrots, and bell pepper. I mixed that in with the salad that I have that I get from Aldi's, and it's so good. You overlooked my last two comments, so I'm just looking at you now, Tasia. Okay, let me go see what you said. I don't be looking at these little boys on this campus. These are kids. And the ones that ain't kids, I still ain't looking at them. I don't even look at people on this campus. I have tunnel vision when I'm here. Like, I talk to who I need to talk to, and I keep it moving. When I did first get here, I did try to, but I don't see your last comments. You probably asked me what the FTM. That's probably what y'all want to know. Like, y'all ain't got Google. Stop saying, I don't even, like, why y'all want to talk about that shit on my live? I don't even know how to get out of this. Let's Google it. Oh, hell no. Okay, never mind. I thought this was something else. They asked me what ISTM. That's basically, it stands for female to male. The FTM means female to male. I wasn't wrong. I was not wrong. And I was about to tell y'all what I thought it was. Identity is male regardless of person. Wow. Well, I learned something new today. I Googled it, but no, the answer is no, I am not. That's not what I identify as. No, no, ma'am. I can't believe you asked me that. Honestly, if they sold testosterone in a cup, it wouldn't be hard. I probably would do it. If they sold it in a cup and they say all you gotta do is drink this once a day and your testosterone will match a man, do you know how many niggas would get their ass whooped? Beat on. Bad. I think they know it. I think they know that if you sold testosterone in a cup of potato could be equivalent to just a man, would I have a hard time? Like, would it be easy to beat her? They'd probably tell you no. Why? Not because she just the Incredible Hulk, but because she lion hearted. She not gonna give up. So yes, if I had to see her as a grown man face to face, any person I've ever talked to would tell you I would be a strong competitor. I probably would be their friend. I probably would be their homeboy, to be honest. The only time it don't work out is when you want me to not use my brain.
I don't like that. Anyway, you know how to fight? I would say so. I'm gonna say yeah. Actually, no, I can't fight. I'm scary as hell, and I don't want to fight nobody. I don't want to hurt anybody. The big girl you was talking about earlier was watching your stream. Is about to be YouTube. Is about to be YouTube beef between y'all and Altasia. Peach McIntyre don't want no beef with me. I would come for her whole entire life. She don't want no beef with me. But I would never beef with her because she got bigger fish to fry. Like her 6 children and her husband with her ghetto ass. I ain't got nothing against her for real, but I do feel like, come on, Peach. She be on her tripping sometimes. She don't give a fuck about her. I would leave Peach if I was her husband. I wouldn't give a fuck about cheating on her either, cause she do that. She is not like she only care about her kids. Like she is say it openly. Like she don't give a fuck about who her husband got the kids by. She don't give a fuck if you see them. She don't give a fuck about them. And she would say it openly. Like fuck them other kids. This is our family. And we would sing y'all child support in the church in the mail. I would not do no bitch like that. Cause guess what? What if we break up? What if one day our marriage just don't work out? What if we decide to go our separate ways? You don't want to know. You eventually gonna get over me. You eventually gonna want to man to love you with our other kids. He ain't gotta take care of them nothing. They have a father, which is me. But I'm talking, it ain't got nothing to do with our children. Just personally, just you as a woman outside of our kids. I'ma always be there for my kids. But eventually, you gonna want somebody to love you. And if you look at somebody like that, somebody could be like, man, I ain't finna deal with it. Nah, I don't wanna. So don't do. That might not be them ain't his kids in that house. So it's just like don't do that. Who I'm aggressive? How am I being aggressive? But yeah, y'all, she will get on there and be like, fuck them kids, y'all ain't getting no money. Bitch, God got something for her. Cause she's about to dump. She just be on there just talking too much. And that's why the fuck he keep cheating on you, you stupid bitch. Every time you say something stupid out your motherfucking mouth about his other kids, like he didn't fuck that woman and put her motherfucking legs over his shoulders and get to the bottom of her coochie. He did it because he wanted to when he put a baby in her and now the baby is here. You want to talk shit as if the baby does not matter, but the baby has done nothing to you but exist. Like your kids have done nothing but exist. So therefore, you need to have that same shit like you riding it down for your husband. Your husband put that bitch legs over his motherfucking shoulders and hit the bottom of her coochie and now she's pregnant. But you saying you riding for him and fuck the baby. It don't make sense. 1+1=2. What are we talking about? I wish I would. I'm the one that's gonna leave his motherfucking ass and I will be at the baby shower with the gift. Moved on and happy. I'm like, what? See, that's why I don't. But she's famous. I mean, she's not famous, but she's very big on social media for promoting. Oh, one of the main things she does is she charge you to do her hair for. And like what makes it marketable and what I think makes it genius is she'll say, okay, you can do my hair for $120.11. But like if you don't got the 11 cent, you can't do her hair. But she charge you to do her hair. She don't pay you. You gotta pay her to do her hair. And you would think like, oh, she must finna promote the fuck out this style or promote the fuck out my brand or whatever. And she has the following to do it, but the following she has isn't like it's a bunch of hairstylists, top hairstylists just on her. It's just the fact that she gets people to pay $120.11 to do her hair. Like, but it works in her pro. She is taking care of her family, eating off of TikTok and off of YouTube. Like she don't have to work. This is her full time job. She can go get $20,000 out the bank to go shopping right now if she want to. So I'm not hating on her or nothing. And that 20,000 wouldn't hurt her bills, her groceries, her pockets, nothing. It would just be play money. She can do that. But when we do get platforms, let's like polish yourself up. Stop saying stupid shit on the internet. That's the dumbest shit you could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and stop promoting, stop grabbing your fat and saying, oh, he ain't going nowhere with all of this and all of this, yep, and all of this. Like, no. Stop doing that. Like, you know you don't even like that. Stop going to the fucking recording yourself, going to the child support office with a bunch of money in your hand talking shit. Because your intention is not even towards her, it's towards the baby. You don't like the baby. The baby ain't there. You don't even, but you like the man. Tell me this. Why you love and would die and would kill over the man that's laying next to you that had a whole nother situation? What are we talking about? You just don't like that kid. You can't stand her. And don't let this man get with someone who has some type of something about theyself. She really gonna want to pull her hair out of her head. Those dark marks under your eyes are annoying. You think so? Give you a baby, I don't know you. It makes no sense. Can you give me a baby? Why you better go ask your girlfriend. Tage, I'll be back. I'm done working out, about to shower and come back on. That's what's up. I can't give you no baby. Why would you think I can give you a baby? All people. Peach McIntyre husband name is Wood. Y'all go look on TikTok. Y'all see on here crying about Wood. Just put in Wood cheating or Peach McIntyre. There's so many videos taking all her content money, just want to do him. They got 7 kids. She went viral when she was living in the projects. My girl. You miss me? Hey. I don't want to try getting no baby with you. What the hell? Let me ask y'all a question. What's up when men start to get like 30 and up? What's up with them wanting a baby so bad? Like, what is like, all of a sudden they want a baby and it's like, you really want to try, and I'm just like, where's the birth control? Because hell no. I think maybe because they like feel like they getting older, and maybe they want to put their mark in the world or something. But it's like by the time they be want to do it, women be like, shit. Women be over it. Unless you dealing with like a dumb hoe, a woman over 30 is not finna willy-nilly just have your baby. Them days are over with. But you gotta be able to, it gotta be way more than some good dick to convince her of that. Like, ain't nobody just trying to have your baby. Like, I've never been the type to just try to have nobody baby though. Like, I've never been, oh, yeah, I want to have his baby. Like, no. The idea of, when I thought about when I was younger, like in high school, early 20s, and I would think about having children, it would never be the situation of, oh, I'm your baby mama and it's my baby daddy and like that whole type of thing. I always thought long term, like, let's be together and then let's date each other and like each other. And then once we get older or we get in a position to where we can afford a child, I can't wait for that. That's where my mind was at. Any guy, you can ask any guy I've ever dated. I've never been like, I've always made sure, like, I've never pushed or pressed the issue, or even if they came to me on some shit like, oh, let's have a baby, like, I never was like, oh yeah, let's do it. No, that shit sound crazy. I just peeped your short videos. You are a baddie. Thank you. We know better. I just turned 30 on the 22nd. Oh, congrats. Shit, who wants that baby? What you at today? Why y'all keep talking about a damn baby? Damn. Goodness, man.
My friend asked me to go out last night to this club called, well, I ain't gonna call her my friend just yet, but I'll just say she my friend on here so y'all know what I mean. But she asked me to go to this club called Love. We went. You want one from a Scorpio? Hold on, y'all. Want one from a Scorpio. I had my Carmex in here somewhere. I've been waiting for a long time. Like, I went to this girl I really wanted to go to. Like, she was a bottle girl, and then she ended up opening her own business, which is doing extremely well. And she was just telling me, like, being out as a bottle girl, that's how she gained a lot of her clientele, just from knowing people, being out, meeting people. Then she opened her business, then people just start fucking with her. But she did my eyebrows, like, I wouldn't say 6 months ago. And I looked at some old pictures, and I'm like, damn, like, she did a really good job, but the way I want my eyebrows to be now, I had to let them grow out all the way, like, for a long time. So I've been growing my eyebrows out for, like, 6 months. Because one of them is good and one of them is not. I got to make sure this one be like this one. So when I get them done, they be thick, like, they already thick. Y'all see, people pay for this. Bitches don't got this. And I know this seem like it's nothing. But this is what people draw on their face. I have a whole thick, beautiful brow here, right? A whole thick, beautiful brow here, except, well, now it's grown in, but when it wasn't growing, when it didn't have hair right there, it looked a little bit, not good. So now that both sides are grown in, when I get them done this time, they're going to be so beautiful. Look how thick and long that is. All that needs is to be shaped and, plucked the right way with the right shape. And that brow, that beautiful full brow is going to be tea. It is. If you're a girl, you know. And I think before I get them done this time, I'm gonna get them mapped. Like eyebrows, they have advanced. So I'm gonna do eyebrow mapping. I think I did eyebrow mapping before, but I'm gonna do that before she does them. So we have. And if you don't know what eyebrow mapping is, just go look it up on TikTok. I don't got no food for you. He told my man, what a food. The birthday. Who birthday is it? You want me to tell somebody happy birthday? Nail glue. Yeah, I got the best. Like, I got the best lineup of boutiques from Houston and Michigan. But Houston got better. Like nobody. I'm just. Oh my God, so much cute stuff. Why not keep going out? I just seen here first ever short video. I'm a comedian. You think so? Well, people say that I'm funny. Hey, Papa Trife. I just seen your first ever short video. My first short was, I think, of some native body washes, maybe, or some tree hut. I think that's what my first short was. When I made my first short, y'all, oh my gosh, I didn't know what I was doing. When I first started recording on like videos, you know, I will say to be a content creator, like a really good, successful one, I know like it's one thing watching someone do content, especially like when I watch people who do it as a duo, like a couple or like a family. But you have to like it's way harder than it looks because you're really just sitting. It's really just you and a camera, right? You just have to know how to talk good or like I don't even know. I think I would do good in reality though more than because here I be talking but if somebody was recording me and I'm just living my life and I didn't really have any say over how it was produced, I mean that would never happen. But you know what I'm saying, like if someone was just like, okay, I'm just gonna record you. This is what she do. This is how she take care of her kids. This is what she. That would be a whole different version of self. Like you guys would see me from like a different. Like I could never capture myself the way someone else can if I wouldn't didn't have to. If I just have to just do me and not have to even think about nobody holding the camera. Now that side is probably the funnier side. That's the funniest side. But it's me just being myself. Hey Levi, thanks for coming back. Um, yeah, maybe I'll do like a little reality vlog or something when I am in that mode of like taking care of others and like I don't know, having something outside of myself, bigger than myself, I guess. Right now, I don't really feel the need to do all that extra. Excuse me. You guys, my live keep going out. What do I think about the Ice Spice situation? Um, I think that I mean get some security maybe if you're gonna go out and have a burger as a civilian at Burger King. I think she was at. I think she should get security so that way when if you want to just as a famous person go out and enjoy a Burger King sandwich, you can do that without getting slapped because that's what happened. Ice Spice got slapped. At least that's what it looked like. I mean, there's really nothing you can do. She's sitting there. She should have stood up. As soon as that girl would like walk up to the table, start standing up. But at the same time, like she probably didn't think it was nothing. Like, okay, whatever. Like, why would you want to fight me? I don't know you. You don't know me. You know, we're having a conversation, and that's what that is. This is a perfect example between um women who ain't had no mama to teach them no damn home training. They ghetto as hell. Every time they think of a situation, they think about fighting. They confrontational. They're not feminine. The only thing they know is to open their mouth and suck dick. It's them type of hoes that is trying to have a conversation with the total opposite of them. That's why she was sitting down, and that's why the other one swung. If there are two women, there are no voices being raised, and there is an issue. There should be no reason why it's combat because two women are having a conversation with nothing. It should be nothing but understanding there. What the fuck are we really doing? The only reason why you want to fight and be combative is because the only thing you know is to be a ghetto grizzly bear and be and put a dick down my throat, you know, and when you say things like understanding or love or nurturing, that bitch don't get that. I guess I am. I don't know that. I mean, these bitches is terrible. I'm scared of them bitches like that. So that's why one was sitting down trying. Cause the only reason why she wanted to hit her is cause she was jealous. She was just she don't know nothing but to just be a grizzly bear. So, um, Ice Spice is sitting looking pretty. Like, what's going on? Like, what's your fucking problem, you weird ass ghetto ass bitch? I'm rich and you're like, I'm just trying to eat my burger, and you're like, blah, 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 blah. And that's what happened. Like, I don't know why my thing keep going out, but yeah, that is basically what happened in a nutshell, you guys. That's how it normally happens. And then most people will say, Ice Spice should have known when the girl walked up. No, bitch. No, Ice Spice shouldn't have known. Why? Because there wasn't a fucking problem. There wasn't a problem. What is the problem? Everybody, her hands was to herself. She didn't say nothing to you. She should have known when she walked up that she was going to be. No, bitch, y'all just grizzly bears. Why? Just because another woman walks up to me and she has an issue, I got to know that she want to beat me up because what, bitch? Because you a jealous asshole. Fuck out of here, bitch. For real. Like, and she ain't doing nothing but sitting there eating a burger. My son will never fuck with y'all little ugly boy head ass daughters. I'm sorry, but if you ain't raising your daughter to be a queen, then my son is just gonna fuck her and leave her. Not a problem, but she gotta understand she's famous and people are jealous and want clout off her. She from the Bronx, she know that. But this my thing. I don't give a fuck where I'm from. You are exactly what the fuck I just said you was. If you are famous and want some, if I'm famous and you want some clout off me, just let that sink in your head. I'm famous. You want some clout, which is 15 minutes off of me. Okay, you got it. And then just say she drop another song and get more rich. Then what? Like, bitch, you still a weak ass bitch. So, okay, have your little 5 minutes of whatever, you know? So that's why I say just take security with you next time you want to go eat a burger. Ice Spice, these bitches are grizzly bears. I'm telling you. And when they see a pretty little, you know, when they see a pretty little, beautiful, curly haired, girly girl that is just popping her shit and doing her thing, doing what she do, they just don't understand it. So they're mean. And now she wants clout. I mean, I don't really get it. Anyway, I feel like Ice Spice stood her own business by herself. Her friend didn't even help her. I feel like whoever that girl is, it's just whack as fuck. And she's a bully. And I would, yeah, she's a bully. But this is not the first time Ice has been in a little, scuffle. If you remember, at the BET Hip Hop Awards, JT had a little scuffle. Well, not it was really, really a little scuffle with her man, but they was putting Ice Spice name in that. Do you think Gucci Mane is a rat? I don't know if Gucci Mane is a rat, but I think it's crazy that they're saying that Pooh Shiesty kidnapped him. What the fuck? When I heard that, it's just like, no, he's really about to go to jail because they're saying that Pooh Shiesty robbed and kidnapped, like, get your ass in the motherfucking comment, like Gucci Mane really kidnapped him. But I heard it was true. I don't know how true it is, but I heard it was true. But I heard he didn't want to. He didn't want to say nothing. I guess however it got to the police, or however it got big and people started knowing, but he didn't really want people to know because he wanted to keep it where it was at. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean, handle it like where it was at. But now that it's gone to the fucking cops, but like, do y'all really think somebody kid like did he? If he did that, he really a shiesty nigga. Cause I can't imagine Gucci like, all right, man, all right, I'm about to get in the car. Like, is that really how it was? Like, I guess he really is shiesty. But y'all must didn't watch that Gucci Mane and Keisha K.R. interview. Stop fucking with people. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Gucci Mane, Gucci Mane is a fucking rehabilitated gangster. He went to prison and gave his woman all his money, not knowing what she was going to do with it. She could have ran off. She could have had kids with another man and said fuck him. But when he came out, he had more money than he had when he went in. And then he multiplied that and multiplied that and multiplied that and multiplied that. And then he bought her a big ass ring and gave her the wedding of her dreams. And then they had kids. So his life is evolving and changing. He's becoming a man. She made him focus more on his health and mental health. Us not knowing that man be really having fucking episodes and crazy ass moments from just trauma and traumatic shit that he's done that we don't even get to see that. But when they did the interview, they kind of opened up and she like, hey, sometimes my husband really be having like I have to really be a wife. So what y'all are doing, what Pooh Shiesty is doing, is he's gonna make Gucci feel like he gotta be the 2006 Gucci, the 07 Gucci, the one that had the ice cream chain on, that had the big ass stomach that didn't give a fuck. Now the rehabilitated Gucci is the father, the husband, the person who has totally changed his look, care about his health, but now he's conflicted. You motherfuckers want to come fuck with me. Y'all want to come rob me. Y'all want to kidnap me. So now he's conflicted. I know he is. If that shit really true, should I be the 2006 Gucci? Or do I have to take that L and just keep it moving? Is he going to take the L? That's a hard one. To be honest, I would take the L because I have more than you as a man. Not as an individual, but as a man, I have way more than you. And when I say that, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you right now, Pooh Shiesty, if you gave your woman every cent in your bank account right now, would she flip it the way Keisha flipped it? Would you come back a multi-millionaire? I have a beautiful home, beautiful children, and a wife that is totally and fully mentally, physically, emotionally, in every way possible committed to me as a man. I have businesses. I just have so much, not as an individual. Like, I have a family. I have people I'm responsible for. I mean, I have turned my life completely around to a person that pop pills every day, to a person who is doing swimming lessons with his kids in a swimming pool. I have more than you. You can be poo shiesty, really shiesty, but as a man, you cannot fuck with the fruits of my labor. That's how I would feel. Like, you can't fuck with the fruits of my labor. You can't, like, what we doing? When we talking about the bigger picture, I'm not talking about hood credibility. I'm not talking about, you know, who got the biggest watch or how much this costs. I'm talking about when I look at what a man is and what he's supposed to have and what I think it is and what I work hard for. He just has already proven himself. You did that back in a long time ago. You've done all that time just to come out. Like, I didn't, if I was Keisha, I'd tell him, look, this is not an L. This is somebody trying to come for your throne. This is somebody trying to come for this is someone trying to come for the crown that's upon your head. This is not an immediate, but once it gets to the point of where, like, somebody putting their hands on me or they kidnapping me, then yeah, I probably would have to respond, because now you're playing hot potato on if I'm gonna make it home to my kids or not. You playing hot potato on if I'm gonna make it home to my wife or not. Like, yeah, we gonna get him in the car, we gonna scam. You playing, I think I want him up. No, it's like, nah, it's too hot. No. Nah. Nah, we not gonna do that. Nah, I'm not gonna play hot potato with it on if I'm gonna make it home or not. But y'all better do what Beyonce and Jay-Z did. He said, I ain't even finna go there, but Keisha know what to do. She's smart. He finna have an episode, girl. If y'all watch the interview, girl, he finna have another episode, because he gonna be so mad that they tried him like this. But whatever. And for this shit just be crazy. I be wondering, like, when dudes be in shit like this, like, don't you know you just got out of something, and your homeboy might be going down. You just got out of something. Why you want to do that? And if this like, bro, that's how you know, like, that's why nobody would never make it to the top. That's why Beyonce and Jay-Z got a tight circle, because it's like, when you do get out of the ratchet shit and you do try to move on with your life, it is shit that's gonna try to pull you back into shit just because you are going to something. Just because they see you there they know they can't get that bitch they whole stack and that bitch ain't gonna flip it. They know they ain't got no Keisha. I mean, it's hard to find that. You gotta be smart to do that. You can't just be pretty. And I bought the product. I remember I thought that product was the best. Her and Black China at the time. This was Black China was going with Tyga. She was working in Black Magic City. You can look it up. I bought Black China banana powder because I was like, ooh, I want my makeup to be like hers. And when Keisha Kayor, she was the first female, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, to come out with the lip gloss with the diamonds in it. Y'all know I love diamonds. So when I seen that, she had every single color. And that's really how she did it with that. And she did it with those waist trainers. And then she also did it with this peel that she sold that help clear out your system. Even my roommate bought it. Come on now. My roommate Bria, she bought the peels. I bought the lipstick and the waist trainer. Like, people was fucking with it. She made a lot of money up there. She don't even got to do that no more. So yeah, just say fuck you, Gucci. I know it's gonna be a tough one, but you'll probably never see this. But I know she at home probably telling you, like, look at Ice. Ice is so handsome and smart, and it's just like your little project. And look at Iceland, your daughter, Iceland. And then, like, would you hold your man down if he went to prison but left you a bunch of money to flip, and you actually do something meaningful with the money? So when he comes home, y'all will be straight. If my man left me a lot of money, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't leave him, or, I mean, I believe he kidnapped Gucci, but I do believe Keisha is controlling Gucci. Keisha is his wife. Gucci don't get controlled. He has a partner that he values her opinion. I don't think any man would let his wife control him knowing that he has to lead the ship. We can take turns. He might get tired, and then maybe you gotta drive. But that's what he did when he went to prison. He said, "Look, baby, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen when I come out or where we gonna be at. But what I am saying is, this is all we got. Like, baby, like I'm looking at you. This is all we have. If you fuck this shit up, we gonna be $0 when I get out and have to start from zero." And he let her drive the ship and just trust. It's not about none of that. He can trust her with his life. He put his life in her hands. They ain't had no kids together. Gucci had mouths to feed without her. They had 0 kids together when he went to prison. 0, none. No, nothing was keeping them tied together. No kids, no equities, no houses, no contracts. This was just based off her and him having loyalty. That's what keep a relationship together. My bad, y'all. But as I was saying, loyalty is what binds people together. Like, it ain't even about nothing else but that. I think it's fake. I hate to say it. I think it was a publicity stunt. It don't add up. I don't know, but that's all I look for in a person is if you could be loyal to me and if I could trust you. And if I can trust you and you could be loyal to me, then we got something. But if I can't trust you, and I ain't talking about, a lot of times people want that in the end. Like, they'll do so much shit and then want your loyalty or want your trust. Like, no, that shit, the whole time when you was playing, you was supposed to be building it. And now a real situation comes and there's no loyalty or no trust in the situation for me to even be able to fuck with you like that. And a lot of times men try to be loyal to men. I never understood that. I understand that when it comes to if you are in business together and we are coming together against another man or another something else. Like we are a brotherhood. I understand that. Loyalty and brotherhood. But another man that's loyal to you and brotherhood would never ask you to choose between him and another woman. Or, oh, you seem like you more loyal to her than you is to me. That nigga is a weirdo. Because most of the time, if we like-minded, my wife probably 9 times out of 10 gonna like your wife. They gonna get along. If the men are like-minded, the women will get along. If the men are not like-minded and he got a good woman, the other woman will like the other woman. But when she get home, she gonna be like, damn, baby, dang, such and such a good, and they gonna talk about it. They gonna talk about it because they gonna know that he gonna know either A, I need to evaluate the situation, or B, because one thing about it, a man that treats his wife good and values her is not gonna want to be friends with a man who does not. So either they gonna talk about it. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be a bedroom conversation between the other couple, for sure. I just know if I was married to somebody, I'd never be friends with a man who don't do right by his wife. I don't even care if we've been friends our whole life. Why? Because I've outgrown you as a man. If you dog your woman and treat her bad and disrespect her, I'm just not gonna want to fuck with you. I don't care how good, cool you are. Like, you ain't that damn cool. I love my wife. I treat my wife like a queen. So I don't understand you. I outgrew you. That's what I would think. And at what point in life will you do that? Like, that's what help you stay focused. But whatever. Um, that's like me. I could never be friends with a girl who just I know is outside and she cheat on her man. She texts other men. She's not loyal. If her and her man are arguing, she say she going to the store, but she might be going to see the other dude. She might go to the store. See, women. Let me tell y'all about women. Women tricky. They might really go to the store. They might say it's not a lie, but they might slide on and hit the block and do a little U-turn on their way back. You know, to see they dude. So I could never be with friends with a woman who is a liar and don't take care of her kids, don't value her guy, value dick over children. I could never be friends with a woman who don't value children either way it go, rather that be his other children. You know. Yeah, y'all. I don't know, y'all. I think that Keisha got it. And if she don't got it, shit, he got professionals in place, but y'all definitely gonna make them turn back to the '06 Gucci. You seem like you very careful as far as choosing who you have kids with, Tasia. Yeah, who just want to have kids by anybody? And it ain't even it. I think my biggest fear is being stuck with the wrong person. You know, like I don't even care if you move on with someone else or if we don't work out, but to have a person that has that's mature enough to say, "Hey, we do have a child to raise. Let's do it for let's do it for our child to just if be good co-parents. Like let's build a friendship here. Let's build a friendship and let's always have respect in this and let's move forward." I would be, but it's hard to do that with ignorant people. And I just don't want to get wrapped up in no bullshit with nobody and they family and they mom and them and they want to not leave my baby. And if I tell them to come over, I don't want my baby over here, they got over there anyway. And respect what I say about my child. I'll cut up on your motherfucking ass. Please don't have, if I say no, that mean no. Because guess what? If her daddy or my baby daddy tell me no, that mean no when it comes to my child. And that's just what it is. Another thing, ladies, when the father of your children say they don't want that baby around certain people, I think you should listen to them. Don't do what you want to do. That's how kids get hurt when you don't listen to the parent. Okay, if he say, "Hey, I don't want my baby over Keisha house," okay, Keisha, I'm telling you, I don't really think Keisha's straight. I think she fucked up. Listen, would you put your man on child support? Um, if I needed money and he wasn't doing nothing for his child, but I don't mess with men who would do that. I can vouch for any man any guy, man, boy, whatever stage in life he was at that time. Anybody that I've ever dealt with is a good father. Or wouldn't leave my baby. If I was pregnant by them right now, even if we wasn't together, wouldn't be like, "Oh, fuck Tasia, baby." No, baby would be just fine. I'm trying to think of anybody that has kids right now. Any man that has kids, right? All of them, all the guys that I've dated in my whole life got kids. All of them. From if we talking about from high school till now, even if middle school, there's only one that don't got kids, but all of them mostly got kids. And they're all amazing dads, like full time dads. Like they got their daughters and their kids all the time. One of my one of my exes has children by a white girl, and she's beautiful, and his kids are beautiful. But I always think it's funny because I always say it in the back of my mind, like even though he's African American, I just knew that he was not that his. I knew he was gonna have kids by the opposite sex. I mean, the opposite sex. I knew he was gonna have kids by a white girl. I knew it. I knew it. Nah, it was we're kind of the same person a little bit, but I knew it wasn't gonna be a black girl for sure. But yeah, and he's an amazing dad, amazing girl dad. It's another guy I dated in high school. He well, He has one daughter by this girl that I know, but he ended up having more kids by this other girl. But amazing father, amazing. I'm trying to think of anybody that's a bad dad. I don't talk to bullshit. Like I don't just fuck with people who bullshit. All my niggas is good dads. I would have had a baby by any one of them kids, any one of them. So you like dating men with kids? No, I'm saying when I dated them and they didn't have kids, all of them turned out. If I would have had a baby by them, I would have been just fine. That's what I'm saying. Like I have never dated trash. Like someone that was just like, oh my gosh, Tage, I can't believe you pregnant by him. Like no, I've never dated or had a fling or anything with just trash. Never. Now, let me think about that because this is. I ain't gonna speak on that one because I don't think I really know too much about everything about that situation from the sounds and looks of things. It's just a lot I just don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing. He said it better be. He said it's better to be a single parent. Um, I don't think so. Not. I mean, maybe it's better to be a single parent for you, but for the child, I think the child needs a mom and a dad. For example, I got a homeboy right now. The mother of his child is not in her life, and he's a single dad. He treats her like a boy in a sense. Not like a boy, but that's kind of like how they hang out, she like a tomboy. So he jokes around a lot like about her sexuality, but I think he does it to make her comfortable. But I don't think that she is gay because I don't think she's so sweet and she is so um you could tell she's just trying to figure it out. Like how she's trying to be a girl. You're in middle school. You're trying to figure out hair and how you clothes and what you like and what you don't like. And you can tell she really needs a mom. She really needs her mom. Um, and her dad is very sweet and patient and kind. But I think he has so much. Like, okay, so his mom passed away, and I think he has so much, like, I think he's just emotionally unavailable. Not in a way where he don't take care of his daughter, he's mean to her, anything like that, but just like in a deep emotional way. Like, I think he just is emotionally unavailable, and she reads that. And because her mom has never been around her like that, she don't know what she missing. She don't know if she want her mom, her dad, or she don't just. It's a question mark. She don't know nothing. So I told him, I said, and she was telling me like, she wants to grow her hair, and I was like feeling her hair and touching it and stuff, and I said, well, she has a really nice grade of hair, very soft, and I told her that. And she told me, Tasia, I don't think my hair can grow. I don't think my hair grows. And I told her, everybody hair grow. Like, you just need to learn your hair. So I told her I would start doing her hair. Um, I would keep her hair up so she can learn how to, so it can grow and I can teach her, like, what to put in her hair and stuff like that. Because her dad just don't know. He just, you know. Even, and I'm not even gonna say he don't know. Like, even if he went to go buy the stuff, he just don't know. Hair is just not his thing. Um, but I honestly think, like, yeah, that's what she needs. And so now that when I see single parent homes, most of the time you see it with a mom. But when you see a single parent home with a dad and it's a girl, you really see, when you're a girl, you really see the disconnect, if it is any, the disconnect from her not having her mom and him trying to be both, and him having to tap into like emotions that he normally don't have to tap into. So yeah, it's just, just a whole lot. Real rap broski, us black men need to know is other black women outside of black women. Let me just say this. I think that I came up with this the other day. I think that one of the biggest things that men forget. Tell me this. They say the first love you experience from your as a woman is your dad. So the first time you feel love, somebody love you is your dad, right? It should be that. As a man, I think this is how you know you found a wife or someone that's close to it. The first love you experience is your mom, right? Let me just say this. The first love you experience is your mom without vagina, right? There's no pussy, there's no nothing, there's no sex. It's just acts of love and care, which is cooking for you, cleaning for you, buying your clothes. Not only buying your clothes, when your mama get you out the tub and she put your lotion up every little toe and every little finger and kiss your face and tell you how handsome you are and tell you arms up and put on your shirt and all, like that's love. And she's talking to you and when she make your plate. Have your mama ever made your plate and you know, like, man, it just feel like it's love on the plate? That is what man. That is when you. That is why God said, wait to have sex, because that is how. Those are acts of love. You know, like all the things that a woman is supposed to do outside of sex. Sometimes a woman gets married in this day and time because she's willing to have threesomes. She's willing to do that weird shit, whatever he like. She's willing to put up with his shit, and she got surgery. But she might not have any of those acts of love. Why? Because she might say, he might be rich. It might be, we just gonna give you Neo, for example. He got a chef. You're not cooking because you hiring a chef. You're not cleaning because you got maids. Where's my act of love coming from? When do I get to see you really do something? So I feel like if I was a man, I would look at what did I think love was before I got some pussy? Like, how did I know I like a girl before I knew I could potentially fuck you tonight if I wanted to? Before that was on the table, before that was an option for me, what made me like a girl? And it's the acts of service, the same thing that made you know what love is when you loved your mom. The things nurturing, caring, just taking care of you fully. That's why boys have a hard time leaving their mom or their mama's boys, because it's not a lot of women out here that can give them that feeling of taking care of them fully in the ways that a woman is supposed to take care of a man, outside of the fact that I know I can get some pussy from you eventually, you know. So how the same thing as a woman, as a girl, how did you know that you were protected by that man? Like how did you know? Well, I can tell you how I knew. Certain men around me that I knew that was like, okay, I know I can trust him. I know when I go for this person's house, I'm okay. Honestly, as a little girl, it's like the strength that they have when they pick you up, when they hug you, when they hold your hand, when you around other men and they tell you and they just make sure that they know don't fuck with you, you know, like when they give you their last piece of chicken. Like, men like food. When you cry and they know, like, and when you start to realize, if I cry, this person just gonna come console me. Like, those are when your emotion means something to them, I guess. When you're a little girl, you start to understand your emotions because you start to use them. And then whoever you idolize or whatever man is taking care of you at the time, you start to test those emotions on him to see what he's going to do. And normally that's why little girls are spoiled, because what he does is he's going to, if he's sad, he's going to console you and make you feel so much love and hold you and pat your back and rub you down and do all of this, you know. I don't really know how to explain it, but like, girls know what I mean. Whether that be your uncle, your cousin, your big brother, your teacher, your mentor, shit, basketball coach, whatever, you could feel love, a sense of love from anybody, but yeah, like go back when that's how you really know you like somebody. That's how I feel. That's what I feel. But then again, it depends on who raised that person because some people don't even get to see that. Some people don't even get to see acts of love in the house. They mama be so fucked up, like all they see is some crazy shit. Like all they see is trauma and toxic and Facebook and TikTok and just fucked up. Look at E. Kane, like I ain't trying to be funny, but like some of the shit that she does around her children, like that's their childhood. Like my childhood is my mama and daddy arguing on TikTok fighting. My mama getting her wigs pulled out on live on just all kind of shit like. And then you wondering why then we wonder why a lot of these younger girls grow up and they like, damn, what happened? All they want to do is this. There was no example of what they were supposed to be like or nothing. But I hate the testing part, but I understand because I feel like if I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm talking about when you a little kid, not as a grown woman, but I feel like men do that too. But I'm saying, like, for example, have you ever seen a kid fall and then he would not cry if you weren't right there, but if you like, then he start crying? That's him. That's a little boy testing your emotions. If it's just him and his dad, he probably would have got up and said, "I'm okay." But if his mom right there, he's gonna cry. He's gonna do the most because he knows she's gonna come and console him. That's what I mean when I say when you're a kid, sometimes you do test the emotions of the person who's supposed to protect you to see if that's really what they're going to do. And then once you realize that's the case, sometimes they do it just because they want to be held and they want to be, whatever. But yeah, all of this is just crazy. So I'll be uploading episode 11 on Monday, you guys. It's already on my laptop, and I was gonna do it. Let's just see tomorrow, but no, I'll do it Monday. Usually I be doing it on Sundays. I think I'm gonna start making my upload day on Mondays. My phone don't do not disturb. Do not disturb, so I have to. She look like Kennedy. I wonder why my computer making that sound. Somebody said it sound like this. Like they said y'all can hear that sound real good. I thought you was from Salvatore. What's my accent? Man, I'm ready to be done with this shit. I don't, bro. But some told me the other day, like, it's somebody somewhere in this world that's just, whatever I got going on, they probably trying to have it going on. Regardless, if you think that is nothing, you might think, man, this some bullshit, or I ain't where I want to be, this ain't enough, or whatever. Like, it's somebody right now trying to finish an associate's degree.
I've done that. There's somebody right now that's trying to go get to finish their bachelor's degree or trying to start, and I'm doing it. So it's just like, but fuck a degree. I don't even give, like, I ain't gonna say I don't care, but like being here make me not care. Like when I was in Kalamazoo, I cared. But being here, it make me not care because I've seen you don't have to have the degree here to be whatever you want to be. Shit, you can do whatever you want to do down here for free. It's just, I feel like this is just in a way more than anything because I could be doing other shit. But when I think about the bigger picture of it, no, it's not in the way. And I don't like finishing anything. And I like if I start it, I'm gonna finish it for sure. I'm the finisher. I'm the end. Okay, that's I don't start nothing and then be like, oh, even if I seem like I said fuck it, I ain't gonna never say fuck it. It's gonna get taken care of. But anyway, that's for sure. It's going to be taken care of for sure. No matter the time, no matter the hour, no matter the day, no matter the year. Sawata is as in South Africa. Oh, no, I don't know. Now I know how God. You know how God. If God come back the way He say He gonna come back, and I'm not. When I say if, the if is not the question on it. It's just like the if is like if it's really gonna be a trumpet that be in the sky. Like if it's gonna be animated really how it sounds. But I know sometimes it has to be extremely frustrating. This is how I feel in the inside. To have people think that you are to have all to create this like you're the creator of everything, the end all be all, and to have and to really say, hey, one day I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna raise the dead, it's a judge and jury in every realm. I say that all the time. It's a you don't if you don't face this one, motherfucker, you gonna face the next one. Do you hear me? You don't get away with nothing in because it's energy, right? I understand that. That's why I just like to be accountable for my actions, good, bad, or indifferent. Even if it take me, I might be mad for a minute, but once I sit and be logical, I'm gonna come to terms and say, okay, this is what I've done. But it's a judge and jury in every realm, and you're gonna have to face it, right? So I know what's so frustrating is when you are to be the creator and to have somebody say, like he ain't nobody gonna come back, or that's some bullshit, or when he probably, I don't know if he can hear it. I'm pretty sure he know people feel like that. After I done already showed you I rose the third day, after I already done showed you who I am and my strength, after I done showed you this, you still will say, so to sit up the most high and say, you know what, I'm just gonna say fuck it, because the last time I responded too quick, too soon, it blew up in my face, which is why I put the rainbow out there, because I let my emotions get the best of me, you know, and I flooded and killed everybody, and then I said, oh shit, what did I do? Let me go send a dove to let them know everything's fine, and you know, we got two of each animal, we can still reproduce, everything will be fine. I kind of made a mistake there, but anyway, for people to still feel like, okay, that's some bullshit. God ain't gonna never come back. Oh, they talking about that. And hell ain't real. Hell is on earth, which could be the truth. Who really knows? Whatever the case may be. Some people really just don't believe God is coming back. Ain't nobody, it ain't gonna be no war between the devil and God. It's just whatever. And I just know it gotta be frustrating to really, like he is. I think he is gonna come back. If you celebrate Easter, then you think that he coming back, because that means you think that God rose the third day. If you believe he rose the third day, then a lot of black people just celebrate Easter because they want to put on a dress, but whatever. and still be looking a hot ass mess, but whatever. You be like, damn, you spent all your money on this bullshit. You ain't even comb your baby hair for real. You just put a bow in it, put on a new dress, and you want her to go up there and do the speech. Yeah. And they don't believe in none of that shit. They don't believe none of it. Why they don't believe none of it? Because most of them bitches only go to church on Easter, on Christmas, only on the holidays. Poor little Tink Tinks. He saying that because your glow, Tasia. I thought that Tasia, they said the HIV rate is high there in Texas. I heard it was high. If I'm staying, everybody keep asking me, am I staying in Texas? Am I staying in Houston? Am I staying here? Am I staying here? A lot of people be asking me that. This Texas is, I'm going to tell you, Texas, I think I already had told y'all this, but I ain't going to put y'all in my business like that. But I'll just say, like, I didn't start, like, Texas is, yeah. I might stay here a little bit. I like that. I like the, where you originally from. I'm originally from Michigan. I'm from up north, Midwest, whatever you like to say. Definitely not from down south. But ain't nothing wrong with down south. I like they men. I think they funny shit. I think they're entertaining. I'm from Pontiac. I knew it. I don't know, because I was going to ask about their junior stuff. You was going to ask about what? I think that, for sure, All-Star JR. All-Star JR from Detroit. He's a rapper. His baby mama actually live in Texas. She goes with a new guy now. And his name is, what's his name again? I think it's JR. No, it ain't JR. That's her baby daddy. It's Prince. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He, what's his name? Forgot his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about, though. If you don't, then it ain't gonna be hard to find him. JR. Yep, that's her boy. Oh, is that her boy? I thought that was his name, but when I was thinking of All-Star JR, I'm like, no. So you don't know about Ben 10? What's Ben 10? But I'm seeing. What was your question, Levi? Let me see. Oh, I did. They said you said the HIV rate was high in Houston. I said I heard it was. Yeah, it is high. Is it a lot going on with Jay Prince and JR? I don't know. That's her business. That's Janelle business. I don't know if it's a lot going on. I'm pretty sure it's copacetic. She got two real niggas. She got two stand-up guys that's in her life. One her baby daddy and one her boyfriend. You can't get no better than that. So, hey, maybe the other relationship didn't work out romantically, but seems like they doing good
co-parenting their son. He's very smart, very beautiful, very, very handsome, extremely. She always got him well put together. So, do the mob ties guys really run Texas? I don't know. I mean, I think that they have a presence here, yeah, but I don't know who. I think who runs Texas is the government, but do they have a presence here? I'm sure, yeah. I think it's high anywhere. They just don't be wanting us to know. You talking about HIV? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Why are you depressed? I'm not depressed. I look depressed to you? Maybe because I got my hood on. I'm not depressed by any means. I be having bad days sometimes, like any other human. But they say Texas women have the best pussy. That's why it's so high. I don't think that's why it's high from my observation. I don't think that's why it's high, baby. I think the HIV rate high in Houston because it's nothing you won't see here. I've seen the craziest shit, and I think it's high because it's a lot of weird shit going on. That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't even got nothing to do with women or none of that shit. It's like I've seen some crazy shit. I think it's high everywhere. God was in his bag when he made you. Period. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying. A lot of tricking going on. Oh, yes. It's a lot of tricking going on. A lot of tricking. A lot of tricking going on. When I say a lot, a whole lot. If I didn't give a fuck, I would be doing the tricking. Okay? Getting paid. A lot of tricking. It's just, man, y'all. I know what I got an idea, though. These hoes and turned it into such a nasty realm. It just became a whole nother thing. A lot of tricking going on in Texas. Yeah. You ain't lying about that. Texas is the new Atlanta. Everybody's saying it. Everybody's saying that Texas is the new Atlanta. Or that how was the move? What move? I think Texas is the new Atlanta when it come down to like everything. Shit. Texas damn near trying to turn into Miami from yeah, that's what they're doing. Y'all know like now in Texas, it's a lot well in Houston specifically, it's a lot of construction going on right now because the World Cup will be here in June. That means everybody and their mama and their mama's mama and their mama's daddy mama and their brother's mama gonna be in Texas. Gonna be in Houston, Texas in June. And they sister, brother, cousin. So they really creating more lanes just so we won't be so much traffic. Like they literally making 6 lanes, 4 lanes, and the 6 lanes, and creating new all of this crazy ass shit just to make sure that it's enough. Texas already got a lot of people. Now y'all finna have the World Cup here. So let me just, that's a whole nother live. I ain't even finna get into that. I was finna start talking about something I'll talk about another time. What's up, Rivera? I moved to Texas in 2024. It's like almost a year and a half ago. Everyone moving to Texas back. Then everyone was moving to Atlanta. Yeah, I was gonna move to Atlanta. Girls be so thirsty to move to Atlanta because of what they see on social media. It's a lot going on out there. I kind of knew I did. I was kind of like nervous to live in Atlanta when I did go there. It was I had a what's that called? I had a what's them alerts that come to your phone when somebody gets stolen? I had them like every 5 minutes. Literally every 5 minutes, it was like ding, ding, ding. I'm like, is y'all just stealing people like candy out here? What the hell? I've had some alerts on my phone in Texas, but never as much as I did in Atlanta. Like every 5 minutes. Amber alerts, yeah. Missing child alerts, yeah. Every 5 minutes. Not even kidding. And I was looking at my phone like, what the fuck? Why is all these alerts? Episode 11 is halfway done. I gotta do a couple things. Make sure y'all tune in to episode 11. Episode 11 is good. I'll be talking to a nurse. I'll be doing an episode with Nurse Rolandra. This is my first nurse that's on the podcast. They steal cars a lot in Atlanta. That's because they be stealing them Hellcats and SRTs and Trackhawks. Okay. Jermaine Dupri don't even live in Atlanta. What the hell? Who said something about Jermaine Dupri? You guys are wild. I'm gonna go kick it with the homies before I go. You definitely have that Chicago accent, Tasia. I got a Chicago accent. You think so? I was finna move to Chicago too. No, I was finna move to. I wanted to leave here and move to Chicago. I didn't want to be here no more. And then I wanted to move to Chicago. Then I told myself. Then my homie said, "Okay, Tasia, move to Chicago." No, I'm gonna tell you why I didn't move. And this is honest. Okay, he said, "Tasia, move to Chicago, and I'm going to put you in the. I'm gonna put you in the crib." And he said, "I'm gonna get you a job. I'm gonna get you a job at Family Dollar," is what he said. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking, man, hell no, I need to get a better job than Family Dollar. I can't work there. But now looking back, he really was just getting me in a place and getting me a job so I can have something when I get there so I can stack. He wasn't saying stay at Family Dollar for the rest of your life. He was just saying come here so you can, and you'll be straight. Like I'll put you in a crib. I know the person at the Family that I can help him get a job, but the type of jobs I be having, I just felt like at the time, me thinking immaturely, I'm like, man, hell no, I ain't finna do that. And this is a upright guy. This ain't no bullshit. This ain't no little nigga just telling me, oh yeah, I got you, come here. Like, nah, this is for real. Somebody I knew that I would have been straight. But I'm like, nah. Then I'm like, man, I just got to Texas. I don't really want to. I wanted to because shit wasn't working out and I just needed a little bit more backbone. But then I'm like, I don't want to get to Chicago and then, if something go left in Chicago, then I might be fucked up. So then one of my only thing that would have went left in Chicago is if I would have been on bullshit, that person would have made me be accountable on a whole nother level, and I wasn't ready for that. So yeah, I was, but like I'm talking about, like he would have pushed me to like I don't. Maybe he wouldn't. I don't know. But anyway, so I didn't end up going to Chicago. I ended up staying here. Um, and then, yeah, I was gonna. Oh, I told you I was gonna move to Atlanta first. Now, it wasn't because of the Amber Alerts or nothing. It wasn't because, um, whatever. Like, nah, like, I would say that did play a part on why I didn't move there, but I was always thinking about going to coming to Texas first. But I'm over here watching Super Bad with the classic. I do not like that movie. I can't sit and watch that. I just can't. Rush. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off in a minute. Like, probably, let me see. Yeah. I just came on here to get some watch time with y'all. Please expect episode 11 on Monday. And I probably won't go live in between time. And on Monday it'll be talk to you later. It'll be Nurse Rolandra. So if you guys are interested, I might. It depends on how I'm feeling, but I might. I'll put the link on the post tab. But alright then, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.